This is the final set of videos in which I was covering smokes that you can throw from CD spawn in Ancient to basically support your teammates in different parts of the round. So I covered these three corners, and now in this video I'll basically cover this corner over here. You can use this to throw smokes for mid, donut, lane, and then you can throw a cave smoke, like a pretty decent cave smoke from here, and then also like retake as well as holding smokes for B. So starting off with the mid smoke, look for the end of this bottom fern, then move your crosshair down so that you're in line with this. There is a small break over here. Aim very slightly to the right of that break and jump throw. This becomes a pretty decent elbow smoke. You can throw this in the beginning of the round or maybe as a second smoke if your teammates are playing mid. So this becomes like a decent elbow smoke. If you know that these have maybe heaven control or mid control and you want them to not basically go donut, you can throw this smoke. Again, this is a very situational one. This will help your teammates if they are in donut, but may not necessarily always work. So yeah, a situational smoke. So look for the small fern and this fern over here and aim where the two, like the lines or the two ends basically meet, and then jump throw. This lands in the corner over here. And if the timing is correct, it should push the T's to either take red or maybe go back towards B or aim in to execute later, or it will just delay their execute so it buys you time. But again, very situational and timing based. So now for the lane smoke, the way you can basically throw the lane smoke is that you look for this U beam in front of you, aim below where this black mark is, and then a W jump throw. So it bounces off of the cave roof and basically lands like this. This does take a few bounces, and this is especially because of how the angle is, but you can actually use this smoke as a maybe second smoke to help you out your heaven, mid, or cave players. So yeah, and again, like if you throw this in the beginning of the round, then it will help if your teammates throw a molly over here so that they don't push cave or don't push heaven. Um, yeah, so that is basically the lane smoke. You can also throw a pretty quick B B main door smoke from here, and the way you do this is that again you look for this U beam, move to the left, and look for this big stone over here. There is a dark mark, so you need to move your crosshair down so that you're in line with this wooden beam section of that. At this point, you do a W jump throw. So this basically bounces off of this point and lands perfectly in the door. So once again, like this basically is going to move from this gap, bounce, take a bounce over here and land in that corner over here and does not extend out too much. So this can be a pretty decent smoke, especially if you have the right spawns. This should make it in time so that your teammates who are maybe rushing B or rushing K will not have to worry about the doors angle. So that is how you smoke doors. Now for the cave smoke that I was talking about, you look for this U beam. So this is the third from both directions, like the third one that you can see. You need to look at the left line of that, move your crosshair up so that you're in line with this dark mark over here. So this is right below this fern. That is how you remember this. So there is this dark spot, and this is the left line of that. So all in all, this lineup looks like this. And at this point, you just do a jump throw. So this basically goes through the hole without taking any bounce and lands in this corner over here. So because this is pretty close to the actual cave entrance, this is a pretty decent smoke. It also covers off both of these angles, and this should support your teammates playing B. So yeah, that is the cave smoke. Now for the regular uh, B holding smokes, you stand in this corner, Look for where this roof and the roof of the bigger building meet. Aim slightly below that and then jump through. So this is the holding smoke. This will take a bounce and then land on this ramp over here, and then this also covers off the boost area. If I can get on the, yeah. So basically this will cover off the boost area as well, and this should be a pretty decent holding smoke, so you can throw this to help out your teammates. And for the retake smoke, you basically aim slightly below, look for this line over here, and slightly to the left, and there is this line over here. So you just aim at the top of that and jump through. Again, this is going to bloom over here, covers this corner off as well and the ramp as well. So pretty decent retake smoke. And again for the lineup, so you basically move towards the left, look for this first start line and aim at the top. So this is the retake smoke that you can throw. You can also throw this when they are executing B, because this will prevent the maybe fourth or fifth or even the third guy to actually support their team. So it should give the teammates playing B side maybe a 2v2 or something till the back tees push through the smoke. So yep. And yeah, this is basically the small set of video videos that I posted for smokes that you can throw from like different positions on CT spawn. And yeah, hope these help. Check out the other videos as well. Yep, that's it.